Well, guys, here are your new houses. Well, they look kind of boring. They look more cute in the pictures.
Huh?
What do you say, Wednesday? But that's okay. It just means that they need to be decorated. You'll handle this quickly, I'm sure of it. Especially since Brian has already ordered everything you need. Let's go. Oh, and here's the delivery. Well, that was quick. Don't be scared, they won't eat you. They're friendly. Ah, you scaredy cat. All right, it's time to unpack some boxes. You need to start by painting the house. Wednesday definitely doesn't want to do such a dirty job herself. Hey, Thing! You'll definitely paint the house better than anyone else. So, get started. Oh, wow! Thing, you're a natural painter. Bones will be great as additional decorations. Wednesday loves them. But that's not all. The spider friend will now be running around the house and making webs to make the house look even more ominous. Come on, little buddy. Don't be shy. You cannot have too much web. You definitely need to put these gargoyle statues on the roof. They fit perfectly into the exterior. Dan, what are you waiting for? Get started. Zombie Dan definitely needs help. His fans from the underworld will help him paint the house. Hey guys, come help Dan, would you? They're already coming. Ooh, you need to be careful. Zombie apocalypse is about to begin. Just kidding. These are just Dan's zombie friends.
Huh?
They'll just take care of the painting of the house. Look, they're doing no worse than Thing. And the guys, great ideas too. For example, handprints on the walls. Well, that's genius. Great. And it will decorate the roof. Get to work on this right away. Use your empty heads and figure out how you'll decorate the roof. Grass! Guys, that's actually a great idea. All the shades of green look great together. And the sign turned out very beautiful too. Guys, you didn't fail. You can go back underground. Zombie Dan will do the rest without you. This house definitely needs more creepiness. It would be cool to board up the window, put some moss and grass and some moth-eaten cobblestones on the chimney. Hey, a few poisonous shrooms wouldn't hurt. In general, you gotta do everything to make Zombie Dan feel like he's underground. Ugh, a little slime wouldn't hurt Dan either. Oh, disgusting. Nah, I wouldn't want to live in such a house. But Dan kinda likes it a lot. Wednesday needs to hang a doorbell that will keep an eye on everyone. And bony handles around the roof perimeter will look great, I think. Well, now everything's ready. Brian the Vampire, your friends have finished, and you haven't even started painting. I think it's time to do it. But instead of regular paint, Brian will use his blood. He's a real vampire. He even has a gadget that will help him paint everything. Next step is to decorate the walls with bats. That's great. Now you need to hang a couple of gothic lanterns. What are these knives? Oh, I see. Brian wants to make a fence on the roof. Now this is a real Dracula's castle. Hey, Dan, where are you going? Ooh, you're so clumsy. We urgently need a different mailbox. The head of one of his girlfriends will do great with this task. By the way, here it is. Stay here for a while. You'll serve as a mailbox. Thing, come on, let's go to Wednesday. Now you'll be improving the territory. Let's start with your shed. Everything you need is already here. Now you need to glue everything together, and Thing will have its own little house. Wow! What a beautiful little house! I wouldn't mind living in one of these myself. Next, you'll need stones of different sizes to make a beautiful path. These stones are perfect for Wednesday in terms of color. Pumpkins will come in handy. They need to be distributed around the perimeter of the house. And this black net goes on the fence. If you plant spiders on it, it becomes like a real cobwebs. And here, dead roses will be growing. And of course, the mailbox is a skull. Its jaw will hold all the incoming mail. Vampire Brian, now it's your turn. Oh no, not the sun! It's dangerous for vampires! This no sun allowed sign is the main decoration of Brian's territory. Skulls come next. Well, they will look great in the form of a pyramid. Everyone decided to make the mailbox in the shape of a head. But for Vampire Brian, it's boring. Here's a red coffin. Now we're talking. And has his favorite bed. Here's the mailman. I wonder if he'll be scared. Haha, scaredy cat. Although anyone would be scared of a real vampire. Did you see the severed arm on her shoulder? Come on, give me the letter and run away while you're still in one piece. Hey, don't break it! He hasn't even seen the zombie's mailbox yet, and now he has. Give the letter. Don't be afraid, it won't bite. Haha, fooled you again. Run, mailman, run! Yeah, mailman's job is very nerve-wracking. What? It's the sun again! The vampire needs to go home. Run faster, Brian! The sun won't reach him here. By the way, this is a great opportunity to decorate the interior of the house. Instead of paint, use fresh blood. And of course, you need to protect yourself from the sun and hang a red and ominous curtain. Blood red color is just perfect. Next comes a garland with vampires' best friends, bats which glow. But that's not all. Brian has a whole bunch of different bats that he will hang all over his room. And a red carpet, of course. Also, vampires love mirrors. When they look into them, they immediately remember their supernatural power. This is very scary not to reflect in the mirror. And Brian will sleep in his coffin. You just need to arrange a bunch of favorite plushie toys around. And of course, light some candles. That's what you call the perfect vampire room. And of course, you cannot do without treats. Instead of chocolate, Brian will use blood. It will flow in a fountain so Brian can admire it. I think it turned out to be very vampirically scary. It's time to celebrate the completion of the renovation with a glass of fresh blood. Ah, so scary. How can Zombie Dan decorate the inside of the house? First, he needs a capsule with the zombie virus. It will give the walls the proper color. Wow, it is so bright. And he will lay the floor with his favorite planks. You'll need to sprinkle it with earth by all means. Dan will feel more comfortable on it, and some moss and fly agaric won't hurt. A block of earth from Minecraft will fit perfectly into the zombie interior. And on it, we'll put a TV. Next to it is a chair in which Dan will rest, and next to the chair, a picture to admire his beloved. Add a few more statuettes and boulders, and the vines won't hurt either. They look very cool on the walls. It's just zombie awesome beauty. Dan will do his favorite thing here, eating treats and watching his favorite shows. Hey, Wednesday, it's your turn to paint the walls. But first, you need to protect yourself with a gas mask. Well, now you can start painting. Wednesday, you should be painting walls, not making graffiti. Black carpet and black table with a cabinet will come in handy. They need to be placed in the corners of the room. Now, Wednesday needs black fabrics to put them on the table and chair. Here she will put her favorite typewriter. Wednesday loves to write stories in her free time. By the way, a black rose will fit perfectly in such interior. as well as favorite skeletons and bones and candles and skulls. That's great. Now you're gonna fill the cabinet. And for this, Wednesday will use her superpowers. Her favorite black teddy bear and a picture with a scorpion should also belong to Wednesday's house. And a couple more skeletons won't hurt. John will be sitting on the ceiling. He's her spider friend. Hello, John.
Huh?
Wednesday, you can't have too many bones. You need to hang this wonderful, huge skull and decorate the window with bones. Well, now you can do your favorite thing. Everything's ready. Now everyone has their dream house. They made them themselves and can now rightfully rest and enjoy them. Bye-bye.